I'm Amy Cherry. An effort to ban medical marijuana dispensaries in Flagler County is one step closer to becoming reality after a vote Monday that prevents such facilities from operating in unincorporated parts of the county. John Arking has the details.
County commissioners had been set to adopt an ordinance to allow dispensaries in 2 zoning districts at its November 20th meeting, but began to move towards an outright ban after Commission Chairman Greg Hansen made a motion to ban them in unincorporated areas. He maintains it will not deprive patients because Flagler Beach and Palm Coast have already approved dispensaries in portions of their cities. 7 residents who spoke at the meeting said they were in favor of the ban, although 9 people, including activists from groups including the Florida Cannabis Coalition, indicated that dispensaries should be allowed in the county. Commissioner Nate McLaughlin, who was the lone no vote against the ban, said it was against the will of the more than 75% of Flagler County residents who voted for Constitutional Amendment 2, allowing doctors to prescribe higher-strength marijuana to patients for a wider list of medical ailments. John Arking, Flagler's Morning News.
This portion of WNZF Local News, a service of the Daytona Beach International Airport. Fly to the Big Apple in a New York minute on JetBlue from the Daytona Beach International Airport.
An arrest is made in a 2016 child sex battery case. Rich Petchke reports.
Police say Michael Bowling sexually assaulted 2 15-year-old girls while at a Flagler County sleepover. One of the girls told investigators Bowling had been molesting her for the last 7 years. According to authorities, the year-long investigation into the incident concluded once DNA evidence connected Bowling to the victims, resulting in a judge issuing an arrest warrant. Last week, Bowling was located in Dayton, Kentucky, and was taken into custody. Extradition proceedings are underway. Once those are completed, Bowling will be taken to the Flagler County Detention Center. I'm Rich Petchke.
Flagler County is gearing up for the largest overhaul in its 911 operations in the county's history, aided by $269,000 in state of Florida grant money for hardware upgrades. The money is coming to Flagler County in 2 grants. One grant was awarded for equipment including console computers and GPS net clock and software and licensing to connect equipment the city of Palm Coast purchased last year using 911 revenues. The second grant is for a replacement logging recorder, which records telephone calls to and from the 911 call center. This is the biggest overall of Flagler County's 911 operations. It will improve the 911 center's ability to manage calls, natural disasters, and transferring calls for proper jurisdictional responses based on location tracking. Flagler County's 911 system was initiated in 1988. The current 911 call center opened in 2006. Rich Carroll, WNZF Local News.
1 in 6 people go hungry each day in Florida. But City of Palm Coast employees are trying to make a dent in that unfortunate reality. They've collected more than 1,400 pounds of food for a Bunnell pantry. As part of their Boosting All Morale team, they organized ugly sweater and office decorating contests and cookie baking competitions. The canned, boxed, and bagged foods were collected and weighed, amounting to 1,426 pounds, all of it going to the Grace Community Food Pantry. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.